So Valkyrie is a hybrid between the three main classes in the game, that being a heavy, vanguard, and assassin class. You can play her insanely brain dead and super easy, or you can also play her at a very high skill ceiling level, which makes her one of the most versatile characters in the game if you want to pick her up early, and you can stay with her the entire time, and I don't think anybody would judge you. So let's get into the pros of this character, because there's quite a bit that are quite different than the other videos I've done. For starters, she has crazy offensive pressure. If she gets you in a corner or near a wall, it almost feels like there's almost nothing you can really do to get out of it. It is actually pretty crazy. She has good defensive options, with her all guard being super easy to get into and out of, so you can cancel it into a guard break. Following that, she has crazy mix-ups that follow up with what, I just said. She has good stamina. It's not great or super fantastic if you play her at that really high level, but I'll show you guys what I mean by that. She also has lots of pins and stumbles. What this is pretty much pinning somebody to a certain area, so then you kind of have a partner come in and hit them, or stumbles, making them fall on their back so your partner can do the same thing again if you're playing her in a 4v4 game mode. Now let's get into the cons of this character. This character can be guard broken very easily at times. Whether it's from her general mix-ups or going into her all guard, it can just happen sometimes, and it feels really cheap when it happens to you, but feels great when the enemy gets it on you. She has no undodgeables or unblockables in her kit, excluding bashes, sweeps, or her static guard. So meaning that she doesn't have any base unblockables to kind of open up your opponent into a guard break, whether or not she mainly relies on her bashes and stuff. I'll show you guys in a second. Her really high skill ceiling mix-ups take a lot of stamina to do, which is something I mentioned over in her pros, but again, she has so much in her kit that it works with her, so you gotta take what you can get. And lastly, overall, if you're not really mixing up, I think she is one of the easiest characters to parry in the entire video game. When you get to that really high skill ceiling, at least. When you're at that low skill ceiling and or just starting out the game, you'll be most likely doing light, sweep, heavy, which is just her base kind of combo you want to kind of go for. And yeah, let's just get into the gameplay now, shall we? So, when you first start playing Valkyrie, I'm very sure that this will be your main combo that you're going to try to go for. Light, sweep, heavy. It's very simple to do, it does a lot of damage, and a lot of people don't know how to deal with it when they first start the game. But, there's other things she can do, like her dodge forward light is such a good roll catcher. It catches such distance, and overall is just crazy. There we go. Also, with her, you want to be feinting into your all guard a lot. How you can do that is just do your heavy, and before it actually launches, you can just hold the guard break button, and you'll go straight into your all guard. You can also, with your zone, which is the light and heavy button at the same time, after the first hit, if you press the guard break button, you can go right in there, so you can get your bash off. Very good stuff. And also, you can always cancel into guard break. Very, very tricky if the enemy is caught. There is also another mechanic she has with her light enders, where her light ender is that little shield bash right there, and if they're near a wall and you do the opposite side, so so the light ender, if you do left, they will go right to the right side of the wall. If you did the right one, they would bash into the left. But, he's kind of guarding that way, so it's kind of hard for me to show you. But you get the idea. So, what you can do is this, if you get it, and then free heavy. Crazy stuff. Also, a lot of people don't really know this, but, well, they don't expect it, rather. I think they know it. But if you get two heavies in, you can go for the sweep again. And that usually catches people off guard, at least for me. So heavy, sweep, heavy will assure the sweep into damage. Very good stuff, very good stuff. Okay, she also has, if she gets a guard break on somebody, this isn't super useful, it's pretty gimmicky, but if you do the guard break button again, and a guard break button a third time, she does that sweep. So maybe if you need that extra distance to push them off the ledge, or something like that, always something very nice. Just a little extra something to the kit, which never a bad thing. She also has a reflex guard like assassins, like the assassin. So if you get the assassin style, if you get the assassin style dodge mechanic, you can press the heavy button and you'll pin them there for a second, resulting in bleed damage, and also, it allows you, opens them up so you can do your basic stuff. Which, never a problem, never a bad thing. Let me show you what it looks like when you get the all guard off. And then you can press light and get that free 18 damage. You can also do a heavy if you think you can get that off, but not necessarily like the best option. Also, when you get the all guard off, what happens is that counts as like the first hit in your combo, so it allows you to do light and then light, and you can bash him into the wall and get your heavy in. Good stuff all around. Good stuff all around for this character. So yeah, that's pretty much the very basics of this character. Her main combos is just mainly, imagine a 1-2-3 kind of thing. Like, imagine a combo of 1-2-3. So I could do light, heavy, light if I wanted to. So 1, 2, 3. But let's say heavy, heavy, light. So I can do that kind of combination of, as long as it's 3. But I can also add a 4 in there if after the 2 I do the sweep. So yeah, that's the very basics of her. She's really fun, and we're going to go into a quick game where I'm going to demonstrate gameplay. If you leave the video now, that is completely fine, I understand. But yeah, tell me how your experience with this character goes. She is really fun, and yeah, overall, one of my favorites for sure. Thank you so much for watching, though, and I'll talk to you all later. Wanted to get in a quick game to show you guys the stuff we all learned in training. Let's see what we can do here. Whew. Yeah, so like look at that distance you catch on that roll catcher right there. It's like so crazy. Notice I'm using my zone a lot to go into my all guard. Only the first hit though. I rarely let the second hit fully go. Ooh. Good stuff. Ah. Ah. Ah, good stuff. Oh, good stuff.
get away from... Okay, okay. Had to get away from this because he was trying to tackle me into the water for an instant kill, I feel. Nice. Whew. And that is goods. Sadly, I wasn't really able to get any of my, oh, it's Reflex Guard? The thing where I dodge and get the pin on them? Or I didn't get the Light Enders. But I hope that this gets you kinda... The map was just really open. So I believe that is the reason why I wasn't really going for Light Enders at the time. But yeah, I hope that really helps you out. And you can kind of picture how you would play this character if you have interest in playing her. She is really fun, and she's just pretty different from most characters. She has a lot of little techs and very nice things. And yeah, if you do play her, always have a good time with her. I know I try to. And try to figure out a different playstyle, you know? Like, she can work in a lot of cool ways. But, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much. It really does mean the world to me. These guides are a little hectic to do sometimes, but I'm always happy to do them because I feel like this community really deserves new age guides because the only other guides are from like 2016 and this game has evolved so much since then. But thank you so much, and I will talk to you all later. Comment down below who you would want to see next for another guide. I want to try to get through all the characters, but yeah, alright. Thank you so much. I'm done rambling now at you. Have a good one. Bye!